Good evening and welcome to one and all present here. I am Shweta Bagwe, your host for today. Switch India is a pan India healthcare organization of 1500 plus medical professionals all across 8 states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir, and Karnataka, working on various healthcare related social activities, including conducting free health checkup camps, working on physical and mental health, spreading awareness on various medical conditions, and so forth. Through Switch India, we present to you this series of sessions called Stepping Out of PT School, an answer to what after graduation for all the physiotherapists to be in order to explore and know more about the latest options available in your field from the ones who are practicing them currently. The topics of the series are divided into 4 sections for 4 weeks. In the first week, we had our speakers guide you on how you will be able to pursue your further studies in foreign countries like UK, Canada, Australia, and the US, as well as the options that will be available for jobs in that country or in India. So if you're thinking of studying abroad in future, this would be a great opportunity to get your doubts cleared. We have already covered this series and the videos are up on our YouTube channel. Have you decided what's going to be your specialization field for PG? While studying for my final year, I have always wondered which field shall I pursue my masters in. I'm always so confused as to choose musculoskeletal or community PT. Neuro and cardio respi sound interesting, while onco PT is totally new for me. Do you all face a similar problem? In the second week, we had guidance from our presenters about the scope and recent options available for specialization in various fields post UG. The videos for this series are also up on our YouTube channel. Once we are done with the studies, begins the actual exam. So, have you decided which work setup would be best for you? Do you think working in a hospital would be good? Or do you wish to set up your own clinic? Many of y'all could be great researchers and many can become amazing teachers. In order to clarify our doubts in these sectors, we have the third week of sessions in which our speakers, having an experience of working in that field, will guide us regarding the advantages and challenges we could face in each of them. The fourth week is all about what is the scope and current scenario of physiotherapy in today's world and how, because of COVID 19, the situation has changed in general and about how tele-rehab is nowadays growing a lot. We thank everyone who tuned in for all our previous sessions and gave us such an overwhelming response. We have a lot more insightful information to share with you all over the coming sessions, so stay tuned for the same. Beginning with our third section about job options for PTs, we present to you our second talk, that is Career in Management. I'd request all participants to keep putting your questions in the live chat option below and let us know your views in the comment section. Your questions will be answered towards the end of the session. I'd like to welcome our honorable speaker for today, Shivani Thakur, alumni of Sage GS Medical College and KM Hospital, batch of 2019, who also was a Switch India member in the past, along with holding a post in MSAI, is currently in second year pursuing management studies in healthcare from KJ Somaiya Institute of Management. She has participated in various UNESCO bioethics competition, elocution and debates, etc. She is also a district level basketball player from the zone Mumbai North. She possesses great analytical skills and is more than happy to provide us information on her journey from medicals to management. Good evening and welcome, Shivani.
Good evening, Shweta.
So, to begin with our session, we all would like to know your story of what interests you to work in this field.
I always had an inclination towards management studies. So when I was in my second, third year of physiotherapy in KM, I was thinking like as all of us, think on which post graduation stream that we need to choose. So management was the area where I felt like yes, I do belong here, and because there was certain kind of projects that I used to do, and I wanted to explore this side of this my side to management. So yeah, that's why I chose management as my post graduation.
Great. So, coming to the eligibility for a student or anyone who wants to work in this field.
So the eligibility is you need to give an entrance exam, the CMAT, CAT, or ZAT. Uh, it depends on college to college. So I had to give CMAT for KG Somaiya Institute of Management, And if you have a healthcare background, like a pharmaceutical background or a doctor background, or even a commerce or an engineering background. So in my class we have a diversity of students, like from all branches and streams, from arts, from commerce and science. So it's an amalgamation of all the streams, and it's a great peer-to-peer learning experience. So once you qualify the entrance exam, you are being called for the case discussion and personal interview, post which the merit list is, yeah. So you need to give your case discussion or group discussion, and then a personal interview, and then you are admitted in the college.
Okay, great. So coming, does anyone need to have any background knowledge or any additional skills that would be required in this field?
Well, you need to have that resilience. I feel that yes, you can do it, and a positive attitude, like you can survive and thrive in the pressure and the threshold that we have in the management side. Yeah. Apart from that, yes, you need to be like, I used to like do a lot of CSR activities, participate actively in sports and elocution. So they look out for a overall personality, how you have groomed yourself in your years of education, and that's it. Like, you're there. They just need that yes, you can do it attitude.
Okay, great. So coming to the working part, how many hours will one have to work if one is into the management field?
So this question is very. It depends on person to person, and the working hours also depends. But yes, the working hours are quite hectic. But yes, it's a rewarding career at the end. You have to sacrifice something for something. So yeah, the working hours vary according to your role and your area of management field that you're into. Like it can be
Okay,
marketing or it can be research, marketing.
okay. So what would be the average amount that a person would be earning if the person is working in the management field?
So there are plethora of opportunities. First, I would like to mention when you enter this field, a lot of roles like being an healthcare consultant, marketing trainee, or a hospital administrator, and the pay scale also varies accordingly. It depends on the company and the fixed and the variable component. But yes, the CTC that is provided for the management, it's something which is, yeah, you can say it, like it's fulfilling, like for your
Okay,
lifestyle and
so
everything.
yeah,
And it
right.
depends
So
on the person how well he does in his career path there.
right. Truly. So you mentioned about the different job roles. So could you just elaborate more on the different job roles that one would come across in this profession?
So as a management trainee, as a management student post a medical field in graduation degree, so you can do like be a hospital administrator, an healthcare consultant role, or a marketing management trainee role, or a market research role. It depends on what excites you more and what is your interest areas, and accordingly. So there are a lot of positions in the management world at an entry level that one can pursue.
Okay, and what are the different sectors that one will be working in if one is into management?
So there are the sectors that you can work in. Like first, I would like to mention, like once you enter management, you need to be adaptable, flexible, and open to new opportunities. You cannot have a rigid mindset, and the sectors are not limited. Like you can be in the healthcare sector, and if you get a like your career path goes ahead, you can just be into an FMCG sector as well. So there is nothing, no borderline to it. But then, yeah, I'll talk about the healthcare sector. The healthcare sector has a lot of, like, you have pharmaceutical, you have the hospital industry, you have the medical device industry, you have the diagnostic industry, which creates a lot of job opportunities. So yes, these are the different sectors you can work in.
Okay, so definitely a lot of opportunities. And what coming to the pros and cons, what are the pros and cons of working in this field?
Well, cons I would not like cons is like you get to learn a lot. Like you discover yourself in this journey. When you're doing management study, you go beyond your limits, and yes, something you felt like you never could do it, and you get to do that. And when it comes to the pros, like in a management school, your or all the aspects are, you get to participate in events, coordinate events. Like my college is one such place. Like it's an holistic development for management studies. I feel personally, because you yourself they make you responsible for various kinds of activities in the college that take place. And yes, that peer to peer learning is very very important, and yeah, that's something I would like to share on it.
Okay, so coming to the challenges that one would face if one is pursuing a management.
So challenges, well, I would frame it like it's a learning opportunity for anybody who is entering there. Obviously, I did not had a commerce background, so we had to actually learn like the financial subjects, the marketing and the HR subjects from the start. And I did not face much of the difficulties, because I think the way the management school gives us the curriculum and everything, it helps. They catalyze this learning of the student in a very well performed manner. So yeah, you get to like in your first trimester, subjects are new, and you need to work on those subjects a little more than others who have the commerce background. But yeah, it's achievable and manageable at the same time.
Okay, what is the work environment like if one is working in a management field?
Different organizations have different working culture, and the culture is positive. Obviously, it is highly competitive, but in a healthy way. And the culture depends from organization to organization, I would say, on this working culture. But yes, it's competitive and extremely healthy. Yes.
Okay, great. What are the characteristics that you think that a person should have in order to sustain in the field of management?
So this is my personal opinion. Like you need to be very confident about yourself, believe in yourself, and a never die attitude. Like you have to strive hard, sincerely, and honestly in whatever work you do. Some of the qualities, the perseverance and resilience to do work and achieve that task is very important. Like you need to be sure that yes, you're going to achieve that kind of whatever company the target or task is being provided to you.
Okay, so how do you think has the scope been if a physical therapist comes into the field of management? So, what is the scope of in this field for a PT?
I think there is a lot of scope, as you previously also mentioned. As a PT, you actually learn a quite of medical subjects like physiology, anatomy, and that helps you in when you're being in hospital administrator example. It will help you. So you are something like it becomes an easy career path, because comparatively, you have been in a med school and in a hospital, so it's a lucrative career for a physiotherapist, and something like everyone in the physiotherapy school should think of before it's one of it should consider this career if they have interest in it and pursue it.
Great. So, we coming to the end of our session of the interview. We would definitely like to know any of your experiences you would like to share from your experience at KJ Somaya.
KJ Somaya Institute was one of the finest institute, uh, and in management, and definitely it holistically develops an individual. You learn a lot about yourself, from everything from your time management, your anger management, to your skills. It develops and hones your skill sets that are required for the current day competitive market, and it will actually uh, help you like in your career growth. When you go in the industry outside, it will help you all the learnings and the that you have had in the college, and obviously a great peer-to-peer learning experience with
Yes, that was great piece of advice. I would request all the audience to kindly put in their questions in the comment sections, and then we'll take the questions from there.
okay, just 1 minute, I'll just.
Yes, yes, sure.
So I would like to answer this question. Does your UG college matters? So, well, your UG college doesn't matter much, I would say, but it will, they see you and test you on how well you have groomed yourself in your educational uh, path, and accordingly. So, your UG college won't matter much. If the person feels like the interviewer feels like you're a great fit for the college, he will take you. You need to prove your mantle there. So I would like to answer this question. Please give an example of each field. What do they do? So, like example, if you are a market research intern, you will be like it depends. Like there is a research project that needs to be done for the company. So accordingly, there are different kinds of techniques and you will learn in the management school itself, and it's purely a research based job. Then you have marketing business development, where you need to whatever the company has, you need to make sure that you get consume customers for the company. So accordingly, they are target based. And the third one will be like on a hospital administrator. So the way they help in smooth functioning of the hospital. So you need to there are different NABH guidelines and protocols that you need to follow. So I'm just being very like I'm not giving you in brief. It's just some pointers that once you will understand once you enter the management school. So pros and cons of doing this course abroad versus India. So this is a very personal choice, I feel. I mean, there are both. Like I felt, I would like to give my example. Like I felt like in India there was something that this is a booming career, and I need to be. I mean, India is seeing a lot of lucrative opportunities in management, so I chose India over abroad. But then it's totally your call. So the average pay scale of any B school, you would, if you want to know, that will be there on their website. So you need to just check in the website. It changes from year to year. So that will be a more informative and they will guide you properly than me telling you. So go on their website. Like if you want to try out whichever college you want to, like example KJ Samay, go on the website, and they have given every information regarding the college so that you get a proper information. So some tips about the entrance exams. Yes. So yes, the entrance exams are quite challenging. I can understand, Jalak. Yes, you need to balance both. Like I had to literally, like you need to work an extra mile in the entrance exam. You can say, whichever coaching classes you go, give a lot of mock tests and make your basics clear in the subject. So I used to give a lot of mock tests for my entrance exam, and that is how it's something that will help you make your own notes in maths or something like the formulas, and make a good timetable for yourself, and that's the way to go. Does ranking of college matters? So the ranking of colleges are there on the web, like the AICTE website as well. So for more than college, also even as a person, what you're providing to the college matters. So if you're a good student, you will shine and boom. So I feel that is more important. I hope that answers your question, Priya Gupta. So, best college for management studies in foreign countries. Well, I may not be the right person because I did not research much in the for the foreign countries, because I was very adamant that I will be doing my management studies from India itself. Best colleges for post graduation in management for physios. So this is like I am doing my post graduation from KG Somaya, so it's one of the finest institute in the country. So yes, I would not like to comment on the other colleges. What is the work of a physio? Does it include any clinical terms? Well, Saloni, the work of a physio in management is like as I previously also mentioned, like once you enter a B school, you will understand the nitty-gritties, like what you want to do and where is your inclination in more depth. But your clinical things will not, like your knowledge about the subject of the like the anatomy, next 10, that much I can say. And the management subjects are there, so you which you're going to learn, and they will help you either in your career, both ways. Are there any more questions? So, does physios get any negative points as compared to other? Saloni, well, the marking system is something I cannot comment on. That is the college to college marking system. But yes, what is there is you need to be the best person and the best performer when you go to an interview. So give your best, and there is always like B schools always make sure like there's a diversity. Like even in my class, we have a diverse, we have people from diverse background, which help us. We help each other, and maximum peer-to-peer learning happens. So yes, I won't say anything like there is a negative point or something of that sort when you come to be a physio. Yeah, any more questions? Shweta, I've answered all of them, I guess. So I think there are no more any more questions there.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shivani, for such valuable
Any
information.
of
And
you?
I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people as they plan their career in management. So I hope all the participants have much more clarity now on this. And we request viewers that in case your questions have not been answered, then kindly put them in the comment section below after the live video is over, and we'll get back to you there. Do let us know your reviews and feedback in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and share our video if you found it useful. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for all our upcoming sessions. We hope to see you all tomorrow again live at 7:30 p.m. for our next session, that is job options for PTs, career and research. This is your host Shweta Bagwe signing out for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you, Shivani.